My name's Jason Henriquez. I work for Astell Kern. We make portable high-resolution audio players, and we're here at CanJam, New York City. We're going to show you our current line of Astell Kern players, starting with our entry-level model, which is this unit right here. This is our SR15. It's a dual DAC player. Uses a Cirrus Logic 43198 DAC. And it retails for $6.99. Plays any file format out there, including all the high-resolution formats. We'll do up to 24-bit 192, high-res PCM audio, and DSD playback natively. And then our next product is our intermediate player, which is our SE100. It uses a different DAC chipset. It actually uses a ESS Sabre DAC. So it's a different sound signature. It steps up to a beautiful 5-inch high definition screen from the SR15. It'll do up to 32-bit, 384 kilohertz PCM and Quad rate DSD playback. And then our next set of products is our Flagship line, starting with the SP1000M. So it's actually a smaller version of our main flagship product, the SP1000. The SP1000 is a 5-inch HD screen, comes in stainless steel or copper body. So the type of materials used in the player give it a little bit of a different sound signature, since we use the whole body of the player as a grounding material, and stainless steel and copper are better grounding materials, so you get a much lower noise floor. And then you can move down to our SP1000M, same exact internals as the full-size SP1000, but a smaller screen size. So it's using a 4.1-inch, again, high-definition screen, so very crisp, clear images. And these all three playback 384 kilohertz, 32-bit PCM audio, quad rate DSD playback. And the SP1000M comes in an aluminum body and also a brass body with gold plating. And right here we have our Con, which is our player that we say is the one player to rule them all, because it has a lot of features that are not found in any of our other players, and a lot of other stuff that we tried to experiment with. So it's kind of a bit of a different player than what you're normally used to with Astell Kern. First thing you'll notice is that it looks much bigger than our normal players, and that is because it has a beefier headphone amplifier. So it actually has about twice the power output of any other Astell Kern player, which will allow you to drive very inefficient headphones, especially a lot of the planar magnetics that are very inefficient, without the need for an additional amp or DAC unit. You'll see on the bottom here, what we actually did was include both a full-size SD card slot and a microSD card slot, whereas all of our other players strictly use just one microSD card slot. So you get a lot more options with types of memory cards that you want to use. Also includes USB-C for fast charging, and for quick data transfers, does data transfers at USB 3.0 speeds. We also have a micro USB connector here, and that's for audio output. So you can output digital audio out via the USB, or you can use it as a USB DAC connected to your computer, which you can do with all of our players actually, so that's a little value added feature. Also, we can find on Con on the top is not only dedicated balanced and unbalanced headphone outputs, but dedicated line out. So you can actually connect this to your 2-channel system at home. I use it in my car a lot. I have an auxiliary jack in my car. I connect it via the line out. Sounds fantastic in the car. I can take my high-res with me in the car itself. Also a bigger battery, so you get much more battery life on this unit. You get about 15 hours of battery playback, where all of our other players are around the 8 to 10 hour range. So again, with the beefier headphone amplifier, you do need a bigger battery, but you're also getting much more playback life also at the same time. So this is the Activo CT10. It's a collaboration project between Astell Kern, iRiver, who is Astell Kern's parent company, and a high-res music streaming service in Japan called Groovers Japan. It's an entry-level player. It's designed for the mass market, perfect for taking to the gym or taking for a run. It's very lightweight, small unit, very easy to slip in your pocket or slip into an armband when you go running. Uses the same Astell Kern UI that you'll find in any of our players, from our entry level to our flagship player. So again, a consistent customer user experience across all the players in our line and with the Activo line. We'll play up to 24-bit 192 PCM high res, does single and double rate DSD playback, but down converts it to PCM. It has 16 gigs of internal memory, and then a microSD card slot. Again, like our other players, you can use it as a USB DAC, so you can connect it to your computer to get better sound output. We also include a number of music streaming services that are available. So you can stream all of your popular music streaming services such as Qobuz, Spotify, Amazon Music, Bandcamp, Pandora, SiriusXM, Tidal, SoundCloud, etc. So there's a lot of options in this very small unit here. A great starter unit for somebody who's just getting into high resolution music or wants to be able to listen to better sound quality when they're working out at the gym or out for a run. So all our Astell Kern players have a unified user interface across all the players. So from our entry level all the way up through our flagship, we'll have the same customized Android interface. It's running one of the latest versions of Android. We do customize it a bit to make it optimized for music playback. So if you're used to an Android phone, you'll pick up the interface very quickly. If you swipe down, you have your notification bar, just like you do on an Android phone. You have your quick settings up here that you can select, Wi-Fi, access Bluetooth, EQ modes, etc. Our interface is very, what we call music-centric. You have a large screen where what you're currently playing is always front and center, and everything is just a swipe away, all your options. So if you swipe this way, you can choose playback by song, album, artist, genre, your playlist that you have set up. Just new recently to our players, we've added what we call our open app service. It actually allows you to sideload Android music streaming apps to the player. So you would find that under services, and we support all the popular music streaming services now. So we have like Amazon Music, Pandora, Qobuz, Spotify, Tidal, Bandcamp, Deezer, Pandora, etc. Right here is your home button, just like on an Android device. If you push this, it brings you back to the initial screen. Again, another swipe on the other side will show you your now playing list. So if you have a full album selected, you could just swipe over this way. It'll show you all the songs that are currently loaded for that album. And if you swipe down from the bottom, you'll get a playlist history. These are all the songs that you've played back in the last 50 tracks. And then settings menu you can access from here. And here's all your full settings where you can actually go in and choose your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth connection. AK Connect is our DLNA service, so all of our players are fully compatible with DLNA protocol, networking protocol. So if you have a network attached storage device on your network or a computer, this player will actually see the music on there. You could stream wirelessly from the network attached storage device, or you can actually wirelessly download music to the player itself without connecting it to a computer. Your EQ settings, your line out settings, CD ripper mode. All of our players are compatible with the Astell Kern CD ripper. So a lot of computers, laptops, desktop computers are not coming with CD-ROM drives standard. So we actually sell a separate device that's a CD ripper that directly connects to our players. And you can rip your music directly to the players in FLAC or WAV format. Again, if you click here, that brings you back to the interface. Our intermediate and flagship players actually feature USB-C support. So USB 3.0 for quicker file transfers. It also supports quick charging. So it will charge your player in about half the time. You could get from 0 to 100% battery in about 2 hours, where our other players that don't support fast charging take about 4 hours to charge from empty to full. Here you'll see we have physical play, previous track, next track buttons. So if you have the player in your pocket, you don't have to pull it out, and touchscreen you can kind of feel in there if you want to switch tracks or pause it. On the top is a unbalanced 3.5 millimeter port, a balanced 2.5 millimeter 4-pole port, and here's your microSD card slot. So all of our players can take a microSD card for additional storage, and our players will accept up to 2 terabyte microSD cards when they become available. And then on this side here is our volume control. So as you can see, you rotate the volume, it has a nice click to it, nice tactical feel. You can feel the volume moving. You can also use the touch screen to also increase the volume, so you don't need to use the wheel. Again though, if it's in your pocket, it's a nice feel. You can feel for the volume control and turn the volume up and down. So all Astell Kern products are available directly through our US website at us.astell.kern.com. You can also get more information by visiting our social media pages, Astell and Kern on Facebook and Astell_Kern on Twitter. We're also very active on the HeadPhi community boards. You can reach out and contact us there. We have a pretty big community there also that you can find out more about our players from actual owners. Thank you.